But
Dwayne Haskins is my quarterback. I'm going to keep running the ball.
exactly. Good point.
What's up, Fackers? We are back with our Fantasy and Chill 101, counting down the top 101 fantasy football players for the 2020 season. Number 63 on the countdown is the running back for the Washington Redskins, Derrius Guice. He is our 28th ranked running back. Last year, he finished as running back number 64. A little injury issue last year, but he had 42
Yeah.
carries for 245 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also added 7 catches for 79 yards and a touchdown. He scored 56.9 points, but he had an average of 11.4 points per game. So if you just think about it as a points per game basis, he was productive when he did play. So talking about his injury issues, he missed the entire 2018 season, which would have been his rookie season due to a torn ACL. Last year he came back, played 5 games, and then he got hurt again. He actually played 1 game, got hurt, and then came back for like 4 games at the end. But he played
Yeah.
5 games. So in 2 seasons, he's only been healthy for 5 out of 32 games. Not good. He should be the lead back, though, in Washington if he can stay healthy, though. We know they still have Adrian Peterson, who just by default has had to kind of been the starting running back the last couple of years. But they did add Peyton Barber, right? So
God
you know how
dang
we
it.
feel about Peyton Barber, but that's just he's there. They also have J.D. McKissick, and they still have Bryce Love, who they drafted last year, running back from Stanford. Okay, so a lot of different guys there, but if he's healthy, Derrius Guice should take the lead there. And just kind of to wrap him up, he's massive upside if he can stay healthy. So he becomes a risky investment on where you're going to have to take him. If he stays healthy, I think he's worth the risk.
Yeah, you're kind of scaring me now, though. Listen to all these guys. Dude, I forgot McKissick was there too, and then also they drafted another guy, Antonio Gibson from Memphis, who
Yeah.
they kind of said. I was reading just now, Ron Rivera saying he's kind of like a Christian McCaffrey. Let's also mention that Ron Rivera
Okay.
is their new head coach, and we know how he used McCaffrey in Carolina. Yeah, Antonio Gibson was a guy like at Memphis. He's a wide receiver, and now he's kind of like a wide receiver running back because we also got to mention that
Just like a little scat back.
Chris Thompson's gone. Maybe
He'll
they're,
take he'll take yeah, he'll take the Chris Thompson role. Yeah.
but I think he's definitely a project. But yeah, McKissick, Barber, Antonio Brown, or not Antonio Brown, and Adrian Peterson. So you got all these guys. I don't expect all of them to make the team. That's way too many running backs to have on a team. But I don't
At
know.
least one of those guys, or probably two of those guys, are getting cut.
Yeah. Now I'm seeing something else that Ron Rivera is saying. He wants to use Darius Guys, Peterson, and Love. They're all going to have a role. Probably coach
Yeah,
speak.
you can say whatever you want in June.
Yeah. Until one of these guys starts performing. Yeah. Peterson's getting old. At some point, he's going to break down. And he doesn't have the receiving ability that these other guys do. So, yeah, I do agree, though. This is definitely a high upside guy. We saw last year he had that one game where he came back and had 129 yards on 10 carries. We were
Yeah.
just such a
So
small sample size.
I took Geis in the 7th last year. I was going to take the chance on him. I liked him coming out of LSU. He missed 2018, so of course he fell in last year's draft. But in the 7th round, I liked his value if he could stay healthy. He played week 1, I believe, and did pretty well and got hurt. So I don't remember if I held on to him till the end, but I'm pretty sure I ended up dropping him.
Yeah, you definitely dropped him.
It's going to be I think I actually picked him back up when he came back healthy,
Yeah.
but I never played him. But it's going to be the same story this year. He's going to be about the same spot, the 6th or 7th round.
I think I see his ADP
Are
is
you going to want to
74
use
right
your
now.
pick there? Okay, so 6th, 7th, 8th round. Are you going to take a chance on him when he is yet to show that he can stay healthy?
Yeah, I mean, that's literally all you're basing this on because we don't have a big sample size. We know last year Washington liked to run the ball, but who knows, what Ron Rivera is going to bring. You saw what they did in Carolina. When you got a guy like McCaffrey, though, you're going to give the ball to McCaffrey. But
Dwayne Haskins is my quarterback. I'm going to keep running the ball.
exactly. Good point. Yeah, it's just this might be a guy where, if you watch, I think we're having a mock draft coming out this weekend. Maybe we kind of went wide receiver heavy in the first 3 rounds. This might be one of these guys, if you're going the no running back strategy, that you take a chance on, because this is a guy. If you compare him to the other guys that are getting drafted around him, like a Sonny Michel, why are you smiling?
You just said the word guys like 6 times in
Oh, did
30
I?
seconds. That was just kind of funny.
Another guy, like a guy like Sonny Michel, or the running back from Detroit, DeAndre Swift.
Andre Swift.
I think he has way more a higher ceiling than they do.
Yeah, I think his ceiling is huge. Like I said, he has massive upside. And when he was healthy last year, he was a double-digit guy. He was
Guy.
probably a guy.
No, I
I
can't
think
stop
I
hearing
forgot
it.
to look it up. He was like a back end running back 2 high flex player when he was healthy. So he's
Who's that?
shown the need to be able to start. Derrius Guice
Oh, Derrius Guice. Yeah.
performed well enough to be in your starting lineup on a weekly basis. He's just got to stay healthy. And I think that if he does stay healthy, they're going to continue feeding him, and he can even go up to top end running back 2.
Yeah. I mean, I can definitely see it. He might be someone you have to. I don't know if I'm willing to take 2 running backs on the Redskins though. It's kind of.
I'm not taking if I take Guice, I'm not taking a backup for him because I don't. It's just going to be. I think he's the only one on the roster that can emerge and be the every down back. If he gets hurt again, you're going to see a mixture like last year where none of them are really startable.
Yeah, that's true. And we all like so I guess I was in a similar position last year where I drafted Dalvin Cook. Granted, Dalvin Cook was a lot higher than Derrius Guice is right now, but he was a guy that couldn't stay healthy, and then finally last year he played 15 games, and you saw him perform as a top 10 running back. So I don't know if you're hoping that Derrius Guice is going to be a top 10 running back, but I would take top 15 if I'm getting him in the 7th, 8th round.
If he's fallen to the 8th round, that's an area where you'll take a risk on him because the
Yeah, for
rest of the
sure.
guys that are going to be there in the 8th round don't have near the upside that he's going to have.
No, no, yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's you're really just rolling the dice with the health issue, and from what I
That's
from what I
basically it.
see in college, he didn't really. It wasn't like that in college, so it's. I don't know if you think he's injury prone or not. He's proven it that he could stay healthy in college at least, so maybe he bounces back.
I think if he stays healthy, he's a sure thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's a
So
guy that I would
it's
take a risk on.
that's just the injury question. That's all it is with him. If the injuries weren't there, he would be a 4th round pick. I think
Oh, easily. Yeah.
someone that you'd
Even
feel very good about. So it's
I guess the only other downside is he is on the Redskins, and they haven't been proven to be a scoring machine. So
yeah, they should be better with Ron Rivera though. So we'll see.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, high upside
All
guy,
right,
high risk guy.
upside. Will he stay healthy? Just kind of wrap it up. Derrius Guice, number 28 running back, number 63 overall. Yeah.
Out.